And good morning everyone. Ayan. Today's Friday. I hate Fridays because it's profit-taking day. So be very extra careful with your positions, okay? If maganda na yung position nyo at nagsimula siyang bumaba, you can always sell half, diba? So, ayan. I'm gonna go to your greetings for the meantime. Hinihintay natin yung mga audience. At saka, by the way, guys, if you want a first-hand list sa sa i-discuss ko ngayon, please go to my website. It's in the description of the video, www.financialfreedom101.co, not .com ha, .co lang. And then go to the daily grind na portion, and then andun yung mga lista ko every day. Before the daily grind starts, I upload it there para at least may reference kayo. Yan. So I'm gonna go to your greetings while waiting for the audience. Hello, Bruno Clown. Ayan, laging present si Bruno Clown. Number 1 yan lagi. Jolly Gares din, salamat pagi. Ayan, good morning. Asher Trunio, Walter Fernandez. Ayan, good morning sa mga ka-daily grinders. Ayan, Grace Rio, good morning din. Rico Velasco, good morning sir. And traders, Bull and Bear, good day. SNC, yan, from Japan yan si SNC. Good morning din. Romel Icasiano, good morning sa lahat. Ethel Narciso, good morning sir. Talong ko lang po, ano po top 5 na pang long-term investment? May top 5 long-term picks. Sige, i-discuss natin yan mamaya. Sige, actually, why not discuss it now while naghihintay tayo sa kanila. My top 5 long-term picks. Number 1, definitely SMPH and SM. Yan, magkasama yung dalawa eh. SMPH and SM, JFC, right now, JFC is still going down. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, wag muna kay JFC. But yes, definitely, once na mag-rally na yun sa JFC, long-term yun sa JFC. ALI, and then I'm torn between URC, tsaka lang ha. Torn between URC, si URC yung gusto ko eh. ALI, MBT, pwede si MBT, right, and MPI, right, so yun yung mga gusto kong picks talaga. You have another option of BDO and URC, and mas pipiliin ko sa top 5, ALI, FGen is good, ALI, SMPH, JFC, SM, and then let's go for BDO. Yan yung top 5 ko. If you want to choose 5, but at least have 3 lang, alright? For your cost average, at 3 lang. Anyways, yes, I'm gonna go continue with the greetings and questions. If you have any questions para maisulat natin at dadaanan natin yung mga questions nyo mamaya. Alright, so Annette Bala, yan, is asking about Meg and Bloom. Please, let me see. Andyan si Meg sa lista ko eh. Si Meg is there, and then si Bloom nasa waitlist ko, but we'll discuss why Bloom is in my waitlist kasi tinanong ni Annette Bala naman eh. Good morning, sir. TP and East-West. What do you mean by TP? TP ng East-West pala. Target profit ng East-West. malayo-layo pa eh. East-West. We're gonna be discussing about East-West in a while. Right? So, if reversal na to kay East-West, malayo-layo pa daratingin ito eh. East-West will be for kind of medium-term range, right? Target natin sa East-West. Hindi lang swing. Excuse me. Yan. Mel Dizon, good morning from Singapore. Yan. Gray Pagalan. Wala. Gray Pagalan is asking about CLC. CLC is in our list today, so madadaan natin yan. Romel Genciana. Elvira Aquino, good morning. Oliver Reduta. Yan. Elvira Aquino is asking about Bloom and DD. Sulat natin si DD din. Shaky pa kasi si DD nagre-resist siya sa 30, right? So, sige, discuss natin si DD mamaya. Romel Genciana, Sir BPI still in the list. Definitely. Nag-pullback nga lang siya. SDR and Vita are in the list from Hazel Miranda. Ethel Narciso, you're welcome. Oliver Reduta, bottom na ba ng GFC? Gusto ko bumaba pa para makasakay. Actually, I'm wishing for it more to go down. Right? I have half of my stock still at GFC. Nag-sell half ako nung na-break niya yung uptrend niya. And then, yan, still going down. May kalahati pa rin akong hawak, but I'm still wishing it will go down more para mag-average down na ako. Kasi ang ganda na ng presyo, right? Never be afraid for the stock to go down, right? You should be happy, di ba? Robert Baluyat, good morning din. Grace Rio, ECP and AB. ECP and AB is in the list today, so madadaanan natin yan, Grace. Emil Bardon is ECP, asking about ECP. Ayan, so madadaanan natin yan. Quiz 18, MHC din. Yan. Medyo mataas na si MHC, but I'm gonna write it down still. Andyan ba si MHC? Sa list ko. Ayan. Tinanggal ko si MHC. Linagay ko sa list. So, wait. Wait, MHC. Good morning po, sir. Angel Vargas asking for IRC. Okay pa po to add. Wag muna. Medyo malayo. Medyo mataas na. We're gonna be talking about that in a while kasi andyan naman si IRC sa intraday potential natin. Joseph McDonough. Sir Lloyd, good morning. What do you think about Bloom? Dadaanan natin yung mamaya. Dennis Vargas, si X. Hindi makapamove on kay X. X is in our list today. It's in the buy. Right? Nasa buy ang X ngayon. So, let's see why. Robert Baluyot, effect ng inflation, 5.2%. Economics-wise, okay naman yung economics natin eh. The company still, the country is still growing. Kaso nga lang yan, ang problema nito is ang mga consumers talagang greatly affected nito eh, right? Yes, liliit ang mga earnings ng other companies, but I don't think this will affect much in our the prices of the stocks, right? Especially now na palapit na yung short selling, it won't really affect the stocks that much, right? So, sa spending lang ng mga Pinoy. And talking about spending, yan, it will affect the Filipinos, mas kokonti yung spending nila, but I know Filipinos, once na maka-adjust na yan sa effect niyan, gagastos pa rin ng mga Pinoy. So, that won't really affect much. Right? May konting effect sa mga stocks, but really not that much. Right? Faces, sir, okay na po ba yung BPI, BDO? And, yan, yung BPI and BDO, yan, nasa lista natin yan ngayon sa Faces, tsaka si ABS din, nasa lista yan. Rom Madronero, Faces is one of my students nga pala. Nga pala guys, speaking of students, if you want a more in-depth coaching from me, ang kagandahan kasi ng in-depth coaching kaysa ganito, it's a more systematic approach in teaching, right? Wala kayong mamimiss. Everything you need to be a good trader, madadaanan natin sa coaching ko, right? Unlike na dito sa libre kong coaching, which is everyday, bits and pieces kasi natuturo ko eh. So, you might miss important things that you should have as a trader. So, if you're interested in becoming a student of mine, please send me a message sa Facebook ko. I'm gonna send you the details about my coaching. Hindi siya mahal, tulad ng iba. Right? Rom Madronero, good morning sir. Yan, good morning din. Sir, insights kay AGI. Yan, si AGI, actually, kinall out ko na yan dati. But the thing I hate with AGI is that ang bagal niyang gumalaw talaga. Right? the owners aren't doing anything. Even if their company is doing good, they aren't doing anything to make the stocks grow. Sila pa nga bumibili whenever the stocks go down. Right. So, yan. Raquel Necesito, good morning din. Marl Yanto, good morning sa AGI. We're gonna go through that in a while. Right. Christopher J. Blabagno, good mornings. Si Knights pala yan. Walter Fernandez, insights po kay H2O and Tugs. Dadaanan natin yan ngayon, si H2O and Tugs. Right, first time maabutan ng live. Oy, yun, Jordan Garcia, first time mo dito. Good morning from Rome. Wow, from Rome tayo. Hazel Miranda is asking about web. So, I'm gonna write down web din para madaanan natin mamaya. Alright, so time check. It's 9:26. Maybe let's start with my recommendations already. This program is brought to you by 2Trade Asia. If you want to be able to trade wherever, whenever, try 2Trade Asia. Ang ganda ng mobile app nila, and their watch your options is free if you open an account with them. Please check them out at 2tradeasia.com. Alright, so first up sa list natin, I'm gonna give you sa chat room. Alright, yung intraday potentials muna natin. Unahin natin si intraday, okay? Yun. Yan, si intraday yan guys ha. Remember, intraday, when I say intraday trading, you have to watch it full time. If you don't have time to watch these stocks, wag na. Even if others are earning much in these positions, if hindi mo naman mapapanood, don't bother getting into it. Right? So, wag na wag kayong maiinggit. Right, for this, for our intraday stocks, number 1 is, yan, si ISM. Right, there's still potential kay ISM. Pero nag-break, yan. ISM right here. ISM kasi nagpo-pullback sa ISM. So, ISM has a potential there. Let me just refresh my chart. Yan, si ISM. Meron diyang potential. Or naman, yan, si OR. Still doing pullback. Just wait for it to bounce. Same with ISM. There's intraday potential here still. Medyo malayo pa sa MA20, so I'm not recommending it for what do you call this? For swing traders for the meantime. It's not yet time para humabol. Si OR, tsaka si ISM, antayin nyo, mag-bounce yan. If you are a swing trader, but if you're an intraday trader, anytime soon this might bounce, pwede nyo nang tingnan yan in the day. Right, so next up is, hindi ko alam bakit wala dito si IRC, but andyan dapat si IRC. I'm gonna be updating my list again, andun sa website ko, IRC. If you won't be able to watch the daily grind, andun sa website ko yung list. IRC, nag-breakout siya kahapon on a sideways resistance, but then again, ito yung tinuturo ko. Resistances are upwards right there. So, basically, nasa resistance na yan siya. Right? So, but still, we can't underestimate bullish stocks. Kaya nga, andyan si IRC din sa list natin. So, there's intraday potential kay IRC pa rin. Right? NRCP. Right, si NRCP. No, not NRCP. Si MH, sorry, nagkagulo ang list ko. So, ISM or then IRC. Yan, si IRC. Yan, and PPG. Wala pa si NRCP. Andun sa baba si NRCP. Mamaya na yan. PPG. Yan, si PPG, ayan, we have a bounce right here. There is intraday potential kay PPG. But again, this is intraday, okay? Huwag niyong papasukin yan kung hindi kayo mag-intraday trader kay PPG. NI, Nihao, ayan, nagpo-pullback siya, but that's a triangle right there, so there's intraday potential kay NI. Bilisan ko lang yung intraday potentials, right? Because not all of you can do intraday. So, IS, anytime soon, it's gonna bounce, right? So, intraday lang muna kasi wala pang bounce. ABG, ayan, kahapon si ABG, look at this, pullback to MA20. Ito yung sinasabi ko, pag nagpo-pullback, look at the price action, look at the bottoms, it's starting to stabilize right there, and that's a good entry point, and it's very near MA20, kaya umakyat na siya ng ganyan. We have a pullback right here, and then yesterday, ang ganda ng galaw ni ABG, right? So, there's intraday potential here. So, mga swing traders, antayin nyo na lang mag-pullback before kayo pumasok. So, wag na. Right, another intraday potential, si ECP. Ayan, ang ganda ng galaw ni ECP kahapon. Kaso nga lang, we're already out of position kasi if ever hahabol ka niyan ngayon, look, your risk is around 10%. So, malaki ang risk mo kung isi-swing trade mo sa ECP. Kaya, intraday trade lang muna dyan. If you're a day trader, antayin natin to mag-retrace. If you don't know how to spot retracements for as of the moment, I have a Fibonacci retracement video. Tingnan nyo lang sa channel ko. Right? Sorry, ang chart ko. So, very bad of me. Right? So, a little review. Yan, sorry about that. ISM, yan, ISM, baka mag-pullback na. I mean, baka mag-bounce na. Or, same din, it's doing a pullback and anytime soon it might bounce. So, intraday yan. IRC, yan, si IRC, nasa resistance na yan siya, but there's intraday potential dyan. Right? Sorry about that. Right? Not PPG. Sayang oras doon Sorry about that. Right? Kasi yung lista ko, laki na nakaharang sa screen ko. Hindi ko nakikita yung live natin. Right? So I'm gonna just gonna delete this. Very sorry about that. Right? PPG. Yan, si PPG, nag-bounce na siya on his pullback. Anytime soon, it might go up continuously. So, if you are an intraday trader, pwede mo habulin yan. Definitely, I won't recommend it for swing anymore. So, wala tayong clear na support So, wag muna for swing traders, PPG. NI, yan, si Nihaw, ayan. Si Nihaw, nagta-triangle. So, yan, ABG. Yan, look at this ABG. Look at the price action here. Tignan nyo yung bottom. It's slowing down at this area and then it's starting to form a support. Ito yung magandang pullback talaga and it's very near MA20 right there. So, maliit ang risk nyo. Right? So, it's doing that again right now. There's intraday potential here. Definitely, wala na to sa swing. This pullback was very nice right here. Right? Pwede nyo pa to i-Fibonacci sana. But right now, intraday na lang ang pwede natin kay PPG. Right? Kay ABG. ECP. And talking about ECP, look at our risk if isi-swing nyo pa ito. If ahabol kay ECP, your risk is around 10.87. So, don't bother chasing this. If you are a swing trader, wag na. There's intraday potential kay ECP, definitely, because it's already starting to get bullish, right? Nag-trigger siya dito ng Bollinger Band. Look at that, bounces at MA20. Another bounce at MA20. Kaya ginagamit ko lagi si MA20 with Bollinger Bands. Right? So, right now, si ECP mataas na. So, wag nyo na i-swing yan. Intraday, pag umangat yan intraday, pwede kayong pumasok. And then just get out right away or just sell half. Right? That's for ECP. And then lastly, sa intraday natin, si Concrete Aggregates, look at this. Nag-Bollinger Band trigger. Dapat pinanood natin to. Bumaba siya sa MA20 and then when it went near MA20, it went up from there. So, ngayon, intraday potential na lang tayo kay CA. So, wag muna kay CA if you're a swing trader. So kaya binilisan ko lang yun. Really sorry about that. Hindi ko na-share ang na-share ang screen ko. Eto ang importante for swing traders. These are the good positions that we have, right? Buy as long as support holds. Meaning, nasa support pa itong mga stocks na ito. And these are the best moments, the best times you can get in for these stocks, right? Number one is CEB. Right, CEB, but it's forming a support right here. There. And, ayan. So, we are forming a support. Wait for that bounce. Actually, wait for the bounce ilipat ko si CEB sa baba. Right? Si CEB should be wait for the bounce muna, just to be sure. So, mga pumasok na, it's okay. You can always cut loss just below that if ever mag-fail siya. As long as the support holds, that's very good. Right? CEB is at a very good position already. Yung RSI niya napakababa na. Right? You can see it right here. Right there. CEB is RSI niya is okay already. MACD is starting to constrict. Right? So, that's a good sign for this. So, yung mga mahilig magbo-bottom fish, CEB is definitely very good. Wait for it to bounce. Right? Dinaanan na natin si CEB naman. Next one is EW. Right? Yan nga guys, a technique here is that CEB, for example, CEB. And if it bounces, if you're looking at CEB, right? If you wanna get in CEB, yan. Pag nag-bounce yan, konti lang ipasok mo. Right? Don't go all in. Why? So that if it goes lower, at a very cheaper at a cheaper price. If it goes lower, meron pa kayong pang average down, right? You can average down if you want to. You have that option. Or if it kasi kung maliit pa lang ang linagay ninyo, right, not your whole budget, kasi maliit lang linagay nyo, maliit din ang talo nyo if you want to cut loss at CEB, right? So ganyan ba, kaya maganda talaga ang you become more flexible if you just test buys, if you just do test buys, right? Konti lang muna ipasok nyo, right, para pwede kayo mag average down if you believe in the company. Or you can always just cut loss. Pag nag-cut loss ka, maliit lang naman ang magiging talo mo if ever. So that's why I always recommend na mag-test buy lang muna. So that's for EW, BPI, right here. So BPI, wait, buy as long as this support holds. This is a support right here. And this is just stabilizing right there. Actually, andyan yung support na natin ngayon. So around this area right here. So it's still stabilizing. Hopefully this will hold. Definitely very cheap already for BPI. Look at that, for how many years it's been holding that support area right there. So this is very cheap for BPI already. So still, I will want you to buy BPI as long as this support holds. MRC. And MRC still holding that support. Buy as long as that support holds. That's self-explanatory right there. Ilang araw na natin dinadaanan sa MRC. STR, yan, still forming the support right here. So buy as long as this support holds. This is the long-term support ni STR, Star Malls, when before it even started that strong climb. So meaning this is a very good area already for STR. This is very cheap area for STR already. Right, so buy as long as that support holds if you believe in STR and sa mga bilyar na mga stocks. Right, ang problema kasi sa Star Malls ay Villar's been naming his new malls as Vista Malls, right? And I think it's under VLL. So Uh, right, yan. So, really sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Someone was, we were talking about Airbit Club. Ayan. Not really against Airbit Club with their business. Then again, they're selling it as a networking. So, yan. Yeah, we stopped at STR. Right, so I'm gonna share my screen. Share ko na yung screen. Ayan, si STR. And so, sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Ayan. So, we are at MPI. After ng STR is MPI. At Metro Pacific, right, buy as long as the support holds. MPI is a very good company. Yan. Ano tawag dyan? Very good track record with their projects, right? And they're having some expansions already for MPI. And if you want to check out the news, may news si MPI, right? So I'm not gonna talk about the news anymore here. Kasi sayang yung oras, ang dami na sayang natin na oras as of the moment. Right? So next one is ALI. Yan, si ALI, nag-pullback si ALI. So, this is a good chance for you guys para humabol kay ALI. I don't think ALI is gonna go down any further. Sobrang ganda na ng presyo ni ALI. I could be wrong, pero pag nag-bounce yan, or as long as the support holds, pwede kayong humabol, right? I think this is just a retracement right here. Kaso nga lang, it's still, this was a solid downtrend right here. So, it's really shaky for ALI, but it's very near support. That's the good sign. So, as long as this support holds, pwede kayong pumasok kay ALI. Number 3, next one is MEG. Right here, MEG. Yan, si MEG is, nag-pullback si MEG. Can be a retracement, but I want you to buy it as near as the support as possible. Right here. If you're a trader, remember to cut losses. Just cut loss below that support right there. Right? Diyan kayo mag-cut loss if ever. If it's gonna go down even more, that will be good, and then just wait for the bounce before getting in. Right? So that is for MEG. Right? Guys, yung isa sa main goal ko dito sa the daily grind is I really hope na wala nang naiipit. I hope wala nang naiipit from here on. Yung mga nagsusubaybay sa daily grind, I hope hindi na kayo naiipit. Right? My target audience really are those yung mga baguhan talaga. And once to start trading, yung mga nahahype, I don't want people to get hyped. Right? Sana wala nang naiipit sa inyo. Alright? MEG. Ayan. RLC. Ayan, si RLC. Ayan, kahapon nag-pullback si RLC, but then again, it bounced right away. So, we are still very near. There's still chance para kay RLC. Buy as long as this support holds. Right there kay RLC. Pag nag-pullback yan, much better. But then again, the support is very near already. Right? So, pag nag-pullback yan, that's good. As long as this support holds, pwede pa naman. We have, medyo malayo-layo pa yung resistance natin. We have a resistance area right here. This one is kind of near. Right? So, pag nag-pullback yan, much better. Right? So, our RLC, pwede pang humabol kay RLC. We have a secondary resistance there, which is kind of far. So, okay pa si RLC. APX. Yan, ang daming nag-aabang kay APX. Right? Almost, malapit na ma-break ni APX yung downtrend niya. So, this is a good sign for APX. Right? Actually, na-break na yung downtrend niya. APX, definitely, buy as long as this support holds. Nakawala na pala si APX sa downtrend niya. So, buy as long as this support holds right there. Right, so, this is a good position right now kay APX. Just test buy. Right? Mag-test buy lang kayo kay APX. Huwag mag-all-in naman. Next up is DNL. Medyo mahaba-haba itong list na ito kasi maraming magagandang position sa DNL. Buy as long as that support holds. AEV. Yan, si AEV. Yan, ganda pa rin ni AEV. Hindi pa rin nawawala sa list ko yan. Next up is Emperador. Yan, kahapon umakyat na si Emperador. This is a good sign for Emperador, but it's not yet too late. Baka nga today umakyat na yan eh. Right? Baka nga today magtuloy-tuloy pa yan, pero your risk is just 2% if ever it fails. So, yan. Maganda pa rin si Emperador. Right? Good job to those who went in at the support area. Baka magtuloy-tuloy na ito ngayon si Emperador. Andiyan pa rin si Emperador sa list ko. Next up is Win. Kahapon si Win. Kahapon si Win. Pero kinain ng mga... Ano nangyari? Let me just refresh my chart. Kahapon, I recommended Win, and kahapon, pinatikim ng winning move yung mga tao kay Win, di ba? Ito si Win kahapon. Nag-open at a gap up, went high, and then returned to its opening area. So, this is a good sign for Win. This is the confirmation of this bounce right here. Kaya rin-recommend ko si Win. It's still not too late para humabol kay Win. This is still a very good position for Win. Right? So, Win. Next one is Vita. We have questions about Vita kanina. Vita, yan pa rin. Just be patient, guys. I know, ilang araw nyo na hinintay yan, but patience is the key in swing traders, right? If you're a swing trader, pag pumasok ka sa isang stock, wait for it, right? Don't worry. Pag tama yung pasok nyo, you're gonna win big, right? Yan yung key in winning big in swing traders. Unlike sa intraday traders nga na chumuchupit lang talaga. Swing traders position themselves at the best position, and right now this is the best position, right? And then if you lose, labas lang, and then if ever you're right, this is a reversal. Ang laki ng pwede nyo ikapanalo if you're a swing trader, right? Mas maraming yumaman sa position trader actually kaysa sa intraday traders, right? So Vita, ayan si Vita. Next up is BDO. Right, buy as long as the support holds. We still have support kay BDO. Bumaba si BDO ng konti kahapon, but it's holding on strong. So that's a good sign for BDO. Right, pwede pa kay BDO. Si Abacor. Yan, si Abacor, we have a support right here. So, buy as long as this support holds. If you are into ABA. VLL, ayan, si VLL. Bumaba kahapon, but still holding on to that support very strongly. Right, walang nagbebenta below that area right there, so just buy it if it bounces, right? So that's for VLL. FLI, yan si FLI, ilang araw ko na ito rinireko, and then look at that, it's already starting to break out, right? It's already starting to climb, right? So good job sa mga pumasok sa baba kay FLI. That was a very good position nung bumaba nasa baba kayo. Right now FLI is at 1.45, hindi pa naman huli ang lahat. Buy as long as this support holds. Right, Joel Dudes, how about CHP? Si CHP andyan sa lista natin. Madadaanan natin yan mamaya. Right, AB. Next up is AB. Unahin ko lang to kasi medyo mahaba-haba ito. Ang daming magagandang positions. AB, you can see the price action there. It's slowing down at this area and starting to climb already. So AB, definitely watch out for AB. If you wanna get in AB, yan, mag-test buy na kayo. Mega wide, and it's holding on to its support right here. Right? So, but konting ingat lang, right? Because this was from a downtrend right here. But we have a support right here at this area. So, maganda ito. So, if this holds, then good. If not, then just get out, right? I want you to wait for a bounce. If hindi pa kayo nakapasok, if nag-bounce yan, pwede kayo mag-test buy for MY. MY is definitely a very good company, right? Nakita yung projects nila. They're very good at making their making their projects. MY Jazz. Ayan, si Jazz kahapon. Nag-jump na si Jazz kahapon. Look at that. This is the price action that I've been telling you about. Right, a little lesson about price action. Look at that. Sa pagbagsak niya, you see here at this area, it's already starting to slow down. It did go down a bit. But look at this. Yung pinaka-bottom niya, it's already starting to slow down. So meaning, at this point right here, people are thinking na mura na ito for Jazz, I don't want to sell anymore. Meron iba nagbebenta, pero konti na lang. And then, kung nagbenta man sila, the buyers already think this is very cheap. So, ayan na, nag-bounce na si Jazz. So, buy as long as this support holds for Jazz. Support is around that area right there. Right, so, that's for Jazz. Right, people are asking about H2O. Ayan, si H2O. And remember, when we discussed about H2O, sabi ko sa inyo, huwag kayong pumasok kaagad. Right? That news was definitely, si H2O, dapat, andito yun sa wait for the bounce ko. Bakit nawala? Right, so, dapat si H2O nasa wait for the bounce. Si H2O, when we discussed about it, I don't want you to be very aggressive and look at that. Kasi hindi naman talaga malaking changes yun eh, di ba? So right now, H2O is doing a pullback. Actually, reversal na yung nangyari sa kanya eh. So nag-reversal siya. And then, ayan, we are near MA20. I want you to wait for the bounce, right? Baka mag-bounce na to today. Wait for the bounce, right? It's already near MA20. I want you to go nearer to MA20 as much as possible if you're into H2O. So, as of the moment, wag muna ka H2O. Wait for the bounce. Just had to get that out of my system kaya inuna ko yan. Right, next one is MAC. Ayan, may nag-aabang kay MAC. Buy as long as the support holds. Kahapon, ang ganda na ng bounce ni MAC. But we're still near that support area right there. So, it's still very good for MAC. Right? Maganda pa yung position ni MAC. It's still stabilizing sideways. SSI. Ayan, si SSI, buy as long as the support holds. Ayan, umaakit na siya kahapon. The support is holding on strong. And then, it's not yet too late to get in there. Right? So, still on a downtrend, but we're basing this support at a long-term support right here. Hindi na natin makita, but this is definitely very good price already for SSI. Right? So, napakababa na ng presyo, kaya rin-recommend ko si SSI. Even though if it's still on a downtrend, I'm betting on it to go on a reversal at that point right there kasi sobrang mura niya na. Right? IDC, buy as long as the support holds. And andyan pa naman yung support eh. So, definitely, it's still very okay to get in IDC. At nasa baba pa si IDC. So, tawag dyan, bodega na kayo kay IDC. Right? Last one, sa buy as the support holds is BCOR. Yan, si BCOR kind of these are weird movements kay BCOR kasi if you check out BCOR's movement, market siya dumidiretso pababa, and then once it's at the bottom, it slowly climbs up. Right? This happened again, dito na naman, umaakyat bigla. Baba, umaakyat, opened at the bottom, and then umaakyat ulit. Yesterday, it's at the bottom. So, you know where this is going. Right? Just buy as long as that support holds. Bilhin nyo na muna yan sa baba. But if ever it opens at a high area already, wag na. Right? If you can buy more at this position right here, this is a very good position for BCOR. Right? So, yan yung lista natin for buy as long as the support holds. Right? So, next up is wait for the bounce list natin. Tsaka wait for the breakouts. But before that, puntahan ko muna yung list nyo, mga questions nyo. Yan, medyo malayo-layo na ako eh. Naputol ito eh. Sorry about this. Yan, naputol yung list. So, mga questions na hindi ko pa nadadaanan. Alright, ang last na question, ito yung mga naka-line up natin na questions. Bloom, DD, MHC, AGI, tsaka web. So, if you have any questions na wala na yung lista ko for the questions, so just send your questions again. Right? Before I go to your questions, ayan, reminder guys, if you want to support the channel, meron tayong super chat dyan sa chat natin. Right? If you want to help for this program to continue, please click on the super chat, and this is to cover the expenses to really keep the program running. Right? The goal of this program is to help newbies in stock exchange, and if you want to help me help people more, please do support the channel. Right? And if you have not created a coins.ph account yet, you can help me using that. Create a coins.ph account. Sorry, nawala yung coins.ph account. Coins.ph ko. Right? Coins.ph, yan. And may link ako sa coins.ph andyan sa video description. If you don't have a coins.ph account yet, definitely make one. Use my link. This will enable you to buy bitcoins whenever you want to, should you decide to buy bitcoins in the future. Yan. Also, if you are looking for an avenue to earn extra, right? To earn without doing anything, try copy trading. Try to copy trade good traders. Ayan. Copy trading, create an eToro account using my link in the video description. That will greatly help me also. Ayan, so I'm gonna go to your list. Ayan, STV Trader is asking about PXP. And PXP, ayan, maraming pa rin nag-aabang kay PXP. Alright, so I'm gonna write down PXP. MBT, andyan si MBT naman. Metro Bank. Asan ba si MBT ko? And nasa next part si MBTM. WPI and tags. So, I'm gonna write down WPI. Si tags, andyan si tags sa lista ko. Wait for the breakout for tags. Alright? Pa-breakout na si tags eh. Bull and bear. Sir, paano po na magka-idea kami kung saan naman kami yung nag-sell? Right. Good question. Bull and bear. Selling. About selling. Always sell. Ganito yun. Number one is, tingnan nyo yung resistance. Right? If the stock is going toward this resistance, like SMPH, kasi ito. Ang problema kasi pumapasok ang mga tao kay SMPH sa baba. When they see a red one, nagbebenta na kaagad. Don't do that. You have a resistance right here. You have a clear resistance right here. So, the resistance is right there. Wait for it to reach resistance. And when it fails breaking out, that's when you sell. Kasi there's a chance na bumalik na naman siya sa support. Like this one right here. It did fail to break that resistance right there. So, this is your avenue to sell. And then when it stopped that, yan, nag-fail siya, bumaba ulit sa support, and then like that. Huwag kayong magbebenta kaagad pag pumula lang yan. You tend to be shaky pag pumula. Nagbebenta kaagad ang mga tao. Don't, because you're still very near support. There's still a very good chance that the stock will go back up, right? Huwag kayong manghinayang sa earnings ninyo dito. That's being greedy, right? Don't sell too early. That's one of the biggest mistakes a trader can do, right? Selling early. Right? So, bull and bear, yan unang titignan mo. When you sell at the resistance when it fails to break out. Number two is that if it does Bollinger Band trigger like this, yung stocks, ano na naman. Right? So, again, resistance dito, whenever it fails to break out, you sell. Right? Wag dito. This is the biggest problem sa mga traders. Yan, umaakit yung stocks nila, biglang pumula, nagbebenta ka agad. Don't do that. Right? One of the biggest mistakes a trader does is if he sells early. Right? Sayang naman, malapit ka pa naman sa support eh. So, just hold on to it as long as that support will hold. Huwag mo ka magbenta kasi, again, you don't know what will happen. The next day, pag binenta mo yun, you're already out of the trade and malaki yung mawawala sa'yo. Right? You could have earned this much more. Wait for it to fail the resistance. Next one is right here. Ito, nag-Bollinger Band trigger. At nakapasok ka dito sa support. Ito. That's good. Ride the Bollinger Bands. Right? As long as it's still outside Bollinger Band, that's good. If it closes inside the Bollinger Band, that's a sell signal. Or, if it closes below this one right here, if it's already doing a Bollinger Band trigger, that's already overextended moves. And then, if it closes lower than the previous stick, that's a sell signal right here. This is a sell signal right here. So, you sell half already. Right? Sell half lang kasi you don't know if magbo-breakout yan. Kung nag-breakout yan at binenta mo lahat, wala ka na sa trade. Diba? So, just sell half at this moment right here. And then, you can always sell all if ever MA20 breaks. You can do that if you want to. But, I will recommend just sell half. On the other half, just hold your stocks until your purchase area. Right, Walter Fernandez, Tugs is we're gonna be talking about Tugs in a while. Time check, it's already 9 o'clock. Carlos Haino, any inputs for now, sir? Yan, good question kay now. Yan, ang tanong kay now, it's forming a support right here. If you wanna bet with now, this is a good area right here. I really don't like when the MA20 leans down. Kasi whenever MA20 leans down, meaning pababa yung trend niya. So as of the moment, pababa pa rin yung trend niya. So I am kind of shaky of now as of the moment. Kasi yung presyo ni now medyo mataas na for its current state. The third telco is just speculative as of the moment. So I really won't recommend now as of the moment. But this is a higher low right here. I could be wrong. Right? Maybe people will get into now, especially today na mag-meeting sila for the third telco bid, diba? There's going to be an update for the third telco today, so definitely watch it today. Pag if you're a trader, yes, this is a good position, baka umakyat yan. Right? But if you are really looking at now as a third telco, mamaya na, just be patient. Right? So I'm gonna go to your questions before I finish my list. Unang question kanina is Bloom. Right, let's talk about Bloom. Right, so Bloom, pinawait ko lang muna si Bloom. Right, I placed Bloom in a wait position right here. I want Bloom to bounce kasi nagpupula siya, but it's a higher low already. I want Bloom to bounce before you get in. Right? So it's at a very crucial moment as of the for now, because look at this right here. I am not recommending Bloom because it's already near that resistance right there. Noong dito pa lang, recommend ko si Bloom. But right now, it's very near that resistance. This is a very critical point. Baka mag-fail siya and goes back down to support. So I really want you guys to really wait for it at support muna. Right? I did recommend Bloom here. Good job sa mga pumasok. Umaangat siya. But right now, it's very near that downturn resistance. Hopefully, this breaks out. Pag nag-break out yan, that's another entry point. So I am still waiting for Bloom. Kaya wala sa lista ko ngayon si Bloom. So I will wait for development. Baka bumaba pa to support again. Or if it breaks out, then that's when we will get in Bloom. Right? So, sige, lagay ko lang sa lagay ko na lang sa watch, hindi, tricky eh. I was planning to place Bloom at the watch out for breakout. Mamaya na, I'm monitoring Bloom anyway, so don't worry about Bloom for the meantime. Right, so hopefully it does break out sa mga nakapasok na. So, that's for Bloom. Next up is DD. Ayan, si DD, hindi ko muna re-recommend because it's shaky right here. The good thing is that it's at a higher low, right? It's at a higher low already. They're selling their stocks at 30 pesos. So, medyo mataas pa rin yung binibenta nila. So, DD, hopefully this is a reversal right here. Let's see the retracement. Yeah, okay naman. It's bouncing already. DD is bouncing. Right, let's see if nag-reversal talaga ito. Highest point to lowest point right here. Right, so we can't say DD is at the middle already. Hopefully if this is right here, if ever man na uptrend na ito dahil sa offers niya na 30, this is a good area right here for DD. I'm just not recommending it because it's in between a downtrend and an uptrend, so it's really shaky for the meantime. So I'm not recommending DD yet. I want to look at more. I want to wait for a confirmation for DD. Nasa wait list ko si DD. Right, so don't go for DD as of the moment. I really want a clearer picture if saan to pupunta. If mag-green ito na malaki, that's an uptrend right there. That's our confirmation na pwede pa umakyat si DD. Right, so right now si DD shaky pa, so wag na muna. Right, next question was MHC. Yan, sa MHC, been recommending MHC dito. We were talking about MHC at this moment right here. MHC is very near its resistance right here. So, malapit na siya mag-breakout. Wait for it to do a breakout lang. Or intraday. As of the moment, wala pa tayo sa position. If it does a breakout, then good. Right? If magba-breakout man yan, kasi dito pa yung breakout niya eh. Malayo-layo na tayo dito eh. So, this was the first breakout. We recommended MHC on a breakout play. Yan, it held that breakout and umakyat na. But we're really near that resistance again. So, wag muna hahabol kami MHC. If it does break out, then that's good entry point right there. But I really want you guys to wait for a pullback, especially for swing traders kasi uptrend na ito. Right? So, if it does a retracement and then bounces up, that's our entry point. So, as of the moment, wala pa eh. So, don't go for MHC as of the moment. If intraday trader kayo, yes, you can. But definitely, please be specific on what kind of strategy are you gonna get into. Are you gonna get in as an intraday trader? Definitely look at yon MHC because there's potential there. AGI, ito yung sinasabi natin. AGI, and this is looking good for AGI. But then again, AGI really doesn't do such good moves to really make their stocks go up. But definitely, this is a good position kay AGI. I could be wrong, right? AGI, I did call this out the past few days kasi napakaganda na ng presyo niya, right? RSI is looking good. Look at that. MACD is already meeting each other. The two lines are already meeting each other. So, that's a good sign. You can test buy kay AGI. If you're looking at AGI, definitely test buy AGI. Hopefully, this support holds. Sobrang baba na ng presyo niya. Next question was Web. Ayan, si Web. Web still looking good. Buy as long as that support holds right there. So, yeah, lalagay ko na si Web officially sa buy as long as that support holds sa akin. So, andyan na si Web sa lista. So, definitely Web is looking good. This is stabilizing. Pwede na kayo mag-test buy kay Web. Next one is PXP. Ayan, may nagtanong about PXP. Ayan, buy as long as the support holds kay PXP, but then again, the stock is speculative. So I really don't, ayan, may news nga pala about APX, si APX ba yun? I forgot, there's something about PXP. Yeah, PXP, buy as long as the support holds. May na-hype about PXP. I just, yun lang, I haven't read the news yet, but President Duterte is getting aggressive again for the with regards to the joint exploration. So yan, PXP is gonna be hyped again, so definitely watch out for PXP if you're looking into that news, and if you believe that, and PXP might move anytime soon, right? Next up is WPI. Sa mga tanong, si WPI, right? It's 907. After this, I'm gonna go through, tatapusin ko na yung lista ko, right? WPI, buy as long as the support holds. This is a very good support for WPI right here at this area. This is solid support for WPI. Na-break niya pala yung support na yan. The next support ni WPI is here, but it's making its own support right here. I don't want to recommend WPI yet because it's still on this very slow downtrend. Right? Andyan pa yung downtrend na yan. So, baka bumaba pa yan si WPI to its support. So, I'm not recommending WPI as of the moment. Wala yan sa lista ko. Right, so, I'm gonna finish my list. Next up sa lista is wait for the bounce and wait for the breakouts. Andito na sila tags. Right, so I'm gonna put it in the chat room. Yan, so wait for the bounce, CEB. Yan, self-explanatory yun, CEB. Right, wait for the bounce right there. CLC, wait for the bounce kay CLC. Right, CLC right here, we are at support area. So if you are looking to get in CLC, look at the price action. Ito na yung price action. Look at red, mas mababa, ang bilis ng bagsak, mabilis ang bagsak compared here. But look at the next red. Yung next red niya, wala na nagbebenta. So that's a good area to buy for CLC, right? Kaso nga lang, yan, this is a lower high. So be very careful. Kaya nasa lista ko si CEB, si CLC as wait for the bounce. Antayin niyo muna yung bounce before kayo pumasok for CLC. ABS, yes, ABS, wait for the bounce. Strong downtrend yesterday, but maliit na lang ang volume. That's good. That's a good sign. Lumiliit ang volume ng pagbebenta. It's at a very good price already. Napakamura na ni ABS. It's very underpriced. It's one of the most undervalued stocks already, si ABS-CBN. Kaya, yan. That's a good position right there. Antayin nyo yung bounce. CEI, nagpo-pullback si CEI. Right? It's doing a retracement. If you know Fibonacci already, you know what I mean. Right? That's the Fibonacci levels right there. Malapit na tayo sa 50%. So, anytime soon, this is gonna be bouncing. So, if this bounces, this is your chance to ride that uptrend right there, that reversal right there. So, that's for CEI. Isa pa sa is wait for the bounce. Okay? SMC, right here, doing a pullback, right? So, if it bounces, that's your entry point kasi we're at a higher low right here. So, that's a good sign for SMC. SMC is a very good company. So, bangan natin yan. Next one is MBT. Yan. There was someone asking about MBT. MBT is in one of my recommendations, but at the wait for the bounce. So, we are at this support and resistance area right here, support and resistance for MBT. So, it's stabilizing at that area. So, wait for it to bounce at that support, and then it should go up after that. This is already a very good price for MBT. Right? Napakaganda na ng presyo niyan for Metrobank. A very good company. We're basing it on a long-term support. Ang ganda ng support na yan. That support area was hit 3 times already. Right? So, wait for the bounce for MBT. DMC. Ayan, si DMC. Marami na nanalo kay DMC. Kaso nga lang kahapon, bumagsak siya. So, this is another retracement right here. So, maybe it will go down further. And then, just wait for the bounce for another entry kay DMC. Definitely, DMC is already very stable at that area. Right? Una natin rin recommend si DMC at this price right here. So, we are at a very good price na pa rin kay DMC. NRCP, wait for the bounce. NRCP right here is doing a retracement. So, if it bounces and that's a higher low, that's an uptrend right there. So, maganda yan. So, wait for a bounce kay NRCP. Right. Next up is GT Cap. Right. GT Cap is here. And it's nag-retrace siya and we're now back to its support area. Just wait for it to do a bounce. If it bounces, then meaning nagsa-sideways na siya. That this downtrend is already done. If ever mag-bounce na siya. So, GT cap. Wait for GT cap to do a bounce. Eh, asa na yun? MBTDMC, NRCP, URC. Si URC. And si URC right here. Right, so URC did this reversal right here from this last downtrend, and then it broke MA20. So I think this is just a retracement. So if I am right, it will bounce anytime soon. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's your chance to get into this wave right here. I can remember I recommended URC at 112 right there, and then sa mga pumasok, good job. It's doing a retracement right now because the market is going down, kaya nagre-retrace din siya. But definitely wait for the bounce kay URC. MER, ayan, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Ilang araw bullish si MER. Now it's doing a pullback. This is our chance to get in. Let's just wait for it to bounce. Maybe at MA20, but any bounce anytime soon will be very good for MER. H2O. Ayan, sa H2O na maraming nagtatanong. Wait for the bounce kay H2O. Right? This reversal was very painful to most. Hopefully, nakapag-cut loss kayo. I did strongly recommend wag kayong papasok kay H2O kaagad. Right? Hopefully, hindi kayo pumasok naman. So, right here, H2O is doing, it's very near MA20. It should bounce anytime soon. So, wait for that bounce right there. Next up sa list is watch out for breakouts. Ayan, si Tugs. Ayan, diba? Tama yung recommendation natin, Tugs. Ayan. Kahapon, ganda ng palalo kay Tugs. Right now, Tugs is sitting at this resistance right here. If hindi pa kayo nakapasok kay Tugs, you can use this resistance as your entry point right here. Pwede kayo bumili dyan. Right? Pwede kayong bumili dyan para if it breaks out, just cut loss below that breakout point para maliit ang risk ninyo. Good job sa mga pumasok kay Tugs kahapon. Definitely. Right. JGS. And si JGS, ayan, wait for that breakout right there. This can be a reversal if this breaks out. Pwede na ito mag-start na reversal. These are higher lows. And this is a pattern right here. Right, this pattern is an ascending triangle right there. So if it breaks out, that's a good entry point kay GGS. Right, ATN. Next up is ATN. Ayan. I-recommend natin si ATN dito pa nga, di ba? And then umakyat na siya. Nag-pull back at MA20. I still recommended it yesterday if it does a breakout, and it did do a breakout. We're near this next resistance, so I want you guys to wait for it to do a breakout again before kayo pumasok, right? Right now, it's already between that support and resistance, so it's kind of risky already, right? But if it goes near this line right here, pwede kayong humabol dyan, right? At nag-bounce, pwede kayong humabol dyan kay ATN, right? So, good job kay ATN, right? Yan yung isa sa mga reco na nananalo natin. Dito pa lang sa baba, ang dami na nanalo. I recommended ATN at this point right here, and good job sa mga pumasok. Last up for breakouts is RRHI. Yan. RRHI, and good. Ang ganda na ng reversal ni RRHI, but then again, it's already near its resistance right here. Wait for that. Wait for RRHI to break out if you want to enter, because this is a resistance, right? Look at Bollinger Band. It's telling us that it's gonna stabilize. If it's gonna stabilize, that resistance will be very real. So I want you to wait for this to break out if you want to enter, kasi there's a chance that it will go down back to support. Bollinger Band is already telling us that it's gonna do sideways. So pag nagsa-sideways yan, baka dito mag-sideways, or if it's gonna do a breakout, dito magsa-sideways yan, right? At the upside, so pag dito nag-sideways yan, anytime soon baka umakyat na yan. So just wait for it to do a breakout for RHI. Breakout plays, meron tayo si PRMX. So PRMX, nag-breakout na siya. I did recommend this kasi nag-breakout siya, and yan. It confirmed that breakout right there. So PRMX, definitely use that resistance as your support. There's still time for PRMX. RLT, ayan, wait for it to do a breakout. Breakout pa rin pala siya, right? It's still doing a breakout, so you can still use that as your support right there. And that's a confirmation right there. Ang ganda na ng position ng RLT, right? SHLPH, I did recommend this yesterday kasi baka mag-breakout, and then look at that, panalo si Shell PH, right? I recommended this yesterday. Look at that, panalo na. So that's a breakout right there. Use this resistance as your support for Shell PH. Right? And then buy. Right? I'm gonna put this in the chat room. Si breakout tsaka si buy. Ito, gusto kong bilhin nyo kaagad. Right? If you want to, you can buy X already. YX. We were waiting for a bounce kay X. Look at that. Near MA20, nag-bounce na naman siya. And then that's a higher low. That's a good signal for X. Right? As long as this holds above MA20, you can buy X. Right? X, and then sino pa? Si CHP. Yan. Si CHP, it's kind of shaky, but this is a good sign kay CHP. Look at this right here. It did a rally right here. I recommended it here. Nag-rally siya. Then we have a higher low right here. Meron na tayong bounce right here. So that's a good sign for CHP. Baka uptrend nito. This most probably is the reversal we're looking for. Nangyari yan before. It did a pullback and then went up, but then failed. It's trying to do that again. So CHP is a buy for me today for swing traders, right? So little review lang, recap ko. I'm gonna post everything sa chat room. Isa-isahin ko. Intraday potentials here kasi yung oras natin is already 9:17. Bilisan ko lang. Bakit ayaw mag-copy paste? Alright, so recap here. Another one. Buy as long as the support holds. Wait for the bounce. Watch for breakouts. And then breakout plays. Ito yung mga breakout plays natin. Right? But then again, yung mga breakouts, tsaka be very extra careful because ang nasa market ngayon is mga chupiteros, right? Majority of the people in the market is traders. At pag nag-breakout yan, alam nila na maraming bibili, magbebenta sila ng kalahati dyan. Right? So, baka nag-fail. Kaya I don't really like breakouts in this kind of market. Dapat doon pa lang sa baba, pumasok na tayo. That's why I'm heavily leaning on the buy as long as support holds and wait for the bounces list. Right? Veronica is asking about TBGI. And si Web, okay na si Web. Pwede nyo bilhin si Web. Buy as long as support holds. Veronica asking about TBGI. We are at this resistance right here. So, wait for a breakout. You can add TBGI. So, wait for the breakout. Volume is increasing. Definitely. Maganda yan for TBGI. Hindi ko nakita to. Very good question from Veronica. I'm gonna be adding TBGI. So, wait for the breakout. But then again, guys I really don't like breakouts in this kind of market. Breakouts are not that good in this kind of market. RLC, Robert Anthony, we talked about RLC. Am I right? Did we talk about RLT pala yun? RLC, yan. And si RLC nasa buy as long as the support holds. RLC malapit pa naman siya sa support, and then we have a further resistance right here. RLC definitely is a good company, so I'm still recommending RLC. There's still chance para makahabol tayo kay RLC. But I want you guys to bargain as much as possible para mas liliit pa yung risk ninyo. So, yan yung kay RLC. I'm gonna go to your questions. Ubusin ko yung questions nyo. Roxy Miles has a question. Anong ginagamit mong time frame for intraday? I use 1 minute for intraday. Right? I also look at 5 minutes and 15 minutes, but definitely most of the time I look at the 1 minute chart. And IRC, Rafael has a question about IRC. Intraday na lang yan. Jazz is in the list for Jared Tumanda. Right, again guys, if you want to support the channel, please do super chat para to help me sustain the program for the future. Marami pa tayong matulungan. Right, Rafael Noel, IRC, and Jake Balas is asking about CLI. CLI, yan. Andyan naman sa lista si CLI. Right, buy as long as that support holds right there for CLI. IDC, Robert, nasa lista din si IDC. Right? Sir Lloyd, from Joseph, you're welcome. Rene Ibarola, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights kay IRC. Right. IRC is very high. Huwag na kayong humabol dyan. If you're an intraday trader, definitely watch IRC kasi there's still potential to earn here intraday. But if you cannot watch the market, if you're not an intraday trader, you don't know how to intraday trade, wag nyo lang subukan, maiipit lang kayo. right? Hindi kayo marunong magbenta. Pag nagkabentahan niya, mabilisan pagbenta dyan. So, Joe Dan is asking about FGen. So, bilisan ko lang ito. Guys, if wala pa kayong coins.ph account, please create a coins.ph account. It's free. Just verify it. You can also help me in return if you create a coins.ph account. FGen, right? FGen, inaabangan ko pa to si FGen eh. So, I really want for FGen to do a bounce for the meantime bago ako papasok kay FGen. Andyan sa waitlist ko si FGen. Wag muna si FGen. Asher Trunyo, MRC. We talked about MRC. Sorry. We talked about MRC already. Wait as long it's on a downtrend, pero you can wait for this to buy as long as the support holds. Yan. We have an engulfing right here. So as long as this support holds, most probably this downtrend has stopped already. So wait for that. Wait for the price buy as long as the support holds for MRC. Lawrence Basilio, excuse me muna, sakit na nalalamunan ko. Right, so Lawrence Basilio is asking about Vita, buy as long as the support holds for Vita. Yan, BRN, yan, hindi pa natin to na-cover. From Mark, Chris Suhat. Chrislyn, na-cover na natin si MRC. So I'm gonna go to BRN, right? BRN right here, yan. BRN, I did mention that to buy. Hindi. Sabi ko kay BRN yesterday, wag na muna kasi nag-Bollinger Band trigger siya, so most probably still gonna go down. Price action wise, nagsa-solidify naman siya dito. Let's wait for it to make a make a confirmation before getting in. Baka bumaba pa ito to this major support right here. So this is where I am waiting for BRN talaga. But right now it's stabilizing, but I don't want to get in yet. Rafael Noel, we talked about DMC already. Ano po meaning ng colors of volume? Colors of volume, this is just so you can spot it directly. Kasi minsan medyo mataas na, hindi mo alam saan ang volume nito. So this will help you. Green, red, red. So hanapin mo yung green. So you see the green, red, red. So ito yung volume para this one. It's so that it's easier for you to spot it. Kaya may kulay ang volume. Right? If it says green, so this was the one red and green. So last na red and green, ito yung volume na dito. Kasi yung ibang tao nahihirapan mag-align yan eh. So that's the purpose of it. So we are seeing a green and red. So that's the green and red. Makikita mo kaagad. Right, red, green, red, red, green, red. Yun para madali mo makita. Right, Primex po, breakout po ba? Yes, breakout si Primex from Justin Salvador. Bull and Bear Gold. Ayan, okay po, salamat. You're welcome. Right, sir, what's your broker sa Forex? Sorry, out of topic po. What I will recommend MT4. Right, maganda yung MT4. Yung broker ko kasi iba they are funding our trades. So, iba siya. It's a different what do you call it? It's a different arrangement, right? From me and my broker, right? They give us the funds, we trade it for them, and then we just get the percentage of our earnings. Yeah, yun yung broker ko for ano. But if you're asking for a good broker for Forex, go for MT4. Yan, maganda si MT4. Yun. It's 9:24, so we'll end at 9:25. The last few minutes, I'm gonna anuin ko lang. Jarev, should I sell tags now? Huwag ka magbenta ng tags. Joel Dude, CEB, yes, wait for the bounce. DMC's first swing, yes. Are you going to discuss regarding news para sa telco serye? Yes, I'm gonna be discussing, I'm gonna be monitoring the telco serye mamaya for Justin Salvador. So, we're gonna be discussing that. Maybe tomorrow, I'll make a program for tomorrow kung maganda yung update. If I see a very relevant update sa magiging meeting for the telco serye later. Definitely, we'll be talking about it. MPI is in the list, right? MPI buy as long as that support holds for MPI. So, it's 9:25. We have to end the program so that you can prepare for the market. Guys, today is Friday. It's profit-taking day. Remember, this is a bearish market and karamihan ng mga tao na nasa market are traders and traders will get their profits. So, if you want to take your profits, sell half already and then it will resume. The normal movement will resume on Monday. Right? So, that's it for today. Again, if you want to support the channel, please don't forget to use Super Chat. Create a coins.ph account if you're looking for a good avenue to earn passively yung wala kang ginagawa. Check out copy trading. I have a video about copy trading. and use a eToro create a link. Create an eToro account using my link below. Again, that's it for today. Enjoy your weekend. Let's get rich together. You're welcome, everyone. And for the questions that I wasn't able to answer here, please go to Facebook, send me a message. I'll do my best to answer you in Facebook instead. Right. Bye bye, guys.